It's a shame. I was thinking, Kwabna, a boka, I'm trying rock where she can't put here. We can't go here. We can't.
Okay.
We can't.
That's unfortunate.
Abusia Andra ena ebetu just say Ghana investigative journalist eye Anas Aremiyaw Anas awini eye defamation case against Ken Agyapong ewo New Jersey in the United States of America. Na before say be kwa asem no mu deep no sa case na Anas akọ wini ewo America no that same case no Ghana olusuye na Andra sa case na New Jersey court eruli ya no approve ya kire say there is something wrong with the judiciary in Ghana. Your judicial system na ukrum hano aye too weak. This same case Echo court Anas elusuye MSM free Anas or a terrorist. Now, you see, judges 8 say judges 9. I stand to be corrected. You see, judges 8 say judges 9. You and na case no so. Ewa New Jersey court. Omunyina rule ye ba kukura rule ya Kennedy. None of them. One say yet me ko rule na. You say 5 against 4 and now 6 against 3. Sa judges no mutina case no so omunyina rule ma nas. Ba kukura ni was sorry case no. Kennedy did all the judges they all ruled in favor of Anas. A child say your judicial system no there is something wrong with it. Na Anas Aremiyaw Anas aba bontia be chire ensem say ne start here how he won the case. Any message or the Ghana your judicial system no. Yenti Anas na yemra.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I stand before you not just as a journalist, but as a witness to history, a child of Ghana's turbulent past, and a soldier in the fight for truth. Yesterday in the Essex County Superior Court of New Jersey, an 8-member jury delivered a unanimous verdict holding Ken Agyapong, former Ghanaian MP, liable for defamation and awarding damages of $18 million. The ruling is more than a legal victory. It is a profound affirmation that truth matters, that justice is not a privilege of the powerful, and that the arc of history does indeed bend towards righteousness. My story begins long before this moment. I was born at the 37 military barracks in Accra, the son of the soldier who served in an era where power belonged to those who wielded the gun. I grew up watching my nation transition from military rule to democracy, witnessing firsthand the struggle of ordinary Ghanaians yearning for justice, transparency, and accountability. When Ghana finally embraced democracy, I knew that safeguarding it required more than just laws. It needed the unyielding courage of those willing to hold power accountable. That is why I chose journalism, not as a career, but as a calling. Over the years, my team and I have exposed corruption at the highest levels, from the corridors of politics to the halls of justice. But in fighting the corrupt, one becomes a target. It bid to silence me, from the corridors of politics to the halls of justice. But in fighting the corrupt, one becomes a target. Mr. Agyapong, in a desperate bid to silence me, labeled me a land grabber, an extortionist, a murderer, a tax evader, and a blackmailer who ought to be hanged. These were not just lies. They were calculated attempts to destroy my credibility and put my life in danger. While Ghana's legal system failed to deliver justice in 2018, the U.S. court upheld truth. This case was not easy. Proving defamation in the United States requires establishing actual malice by a clear and convincing evidence standard, one of the highest legal thresholds in the world. That the jury ruled 8-0 in my favor on every count is a testament to the fact that Mr. Agyapong acted with reckless disregard. Regrettably, Ghana's justice system has not always lived up to the principles of fairness and impartiality. When I sued Mr. Agyapong in 2018, despite his inability to legally substantiate his allegations, the court ruled against me, with Justice Barr scandalously branding me a terrorist instead of adjudicating the facts before him. This miscarriage of justice was later condemned by Supreme Court Justice Kolende, who rightly described it as a violent abuse of judicial authority. My fight has never been for personal gain, but for the soul of Ghana's democracy. This victory in the US sends a powerful message. The media cannot be silenced, truth cannot be buried, and those who wield power must be held accountable. Let this moment be a wake-up call to all who seek to erode the foundations of justice in Ghana. Let it remind us that democracy is not just about elections, but institutions that uphold the truth, courts that deliver justice without fear or favor, and citizens who refuse to accept corruption as the norm. To my legal team, Andrew Dihare Esquire, Arthur Womega Esquire, Evans Salasi Adeka Esquire, and Odei Kuro Esquire, I am forever grateful for your dedication to justice. And to my supporters in Ghana and around the world, your unwavering belief in the fight strengthens my resolve. The battle against corruption continues. We will name shame and jail. Ghana deserves better, and I will never stop fighting for a future where justice is not a privilege of the powerful, but the right of every citizen. Thank you.
So you see, our judicial system, they should be ashamed seeing this. Me starting kind of judicial system, I'm telling you. Ni yeye no wo Ghana court no, o man bia ni ho a eye serious a ye betima ye bi. Yeti krom ha Ken Agyapong mi court na TV so di judge satem. Na yeti krom a wo chief justice. E wo judges mpenyofo no my day. I don't know kwa America wan go the judges no rule it here at time. I don't know one the judges na time. Ghana judiciary no eye weak. NDC abai na ombe ye bibi. It's fine. But Ghana judiciary no eye too weak. Ama obi di na asem mi court krampo a oni gidie. Enti ende case do ho pa ni pa na nim sem dia asem we court amewini. But send ye judicial system is it no. Dabi on fanko na bombe bu na wajai. That is what we are facing in Ghana. Say announce the evidence, the fact at the back quarter. Sa case na or the abano. Are you looking at the fact? Are you looking at the evidence? Are you looking at the issue? And now say you are looking for the real face. Say and now Simbra court may testify without nose marks. Not the fact. And now senior something or a terrorist or a blackmailer. Leaving the fact there. Osha videos net trending and now what court no shall nose marks. Nobody care. A evidence no and a court in here. When necessary Ghana a judicial system yes. Ghana judicial system is weak. And now so one crew want to man really case word the America. Me granyan de gram nim say unye a friends and country be near ultimate case score. I don't know. So we Ghana new to me the case score who because Kevin Taylor they American. Into Kevin Taylor case na I understand. And me nim say another so in America need ya I don't know. Maybe our naturalize ya I don't know. But me nim say uno bit me nya problem with Africa. No sign the case in to ko America no mu ko rule mam. I don't know say bibi sa ti ko so. And the senka rulings do on my ye wa Ghana ha entry nkrofo can transfer it there. Because America for ruling. This is a proper, fair ruling. Now, do you think that Ken Agyapong Kevin Taylor case and Ghana handle Ken Agyapong winning case? Maybe so. Imagine Oma almost so money Kevin Taylor anya case, you know, when they are court or Ghana, or Munina winning, maybe what is Ankumano money Gabino. Omoko America, they will lose it. Because America's judicial system is Ghana, they will lose. Kennedy didn't dare call America, so lose here. He lost. Actually, say your judicial system no is too weak. And what didn't mean? So we need to what? Stand up. And say, Anas Arimiyawa Anas, no, congratulations. $18 million. And Jessica Kumao. We do nyami and Jessica Kumakura. Anyway, we shall meet again. Muncha Magi.